Okay. Who is this? Don't say it. You know who the fuck it is. So I said that we going crazy. Just that shit on this Katanji. So nobody can hear this, and he know damn well that thing said that she was acting like she was walking in the room. I said, so I said, what people? No, I ain't saying do. I said dumb. So I said that is then when I said that on my mouth, did I? What? I'm Katanji. Why is she playing with me opening the next? No, when she opened or closed the door. Yeah, why the hell you acting like she's supposed to have something to do with you? That's that shit. That ain't the question that was asked. That's honesty. Why you not telling the whole truth and not too much of the truth, Joe Box? That's it. Julia Brown put her summons in somebody else. That's it. Black Williams. She sat there and left. Oh, you ain't crazy. So I sat there in her mouth. Do you feel like Ernest? So this is the demon ties. The demon ties. Demon niece with Katanji Brown. Just saying. It was going to be Joe Biden, but she's taking a rap for it. Centoya Brown graduated from the Churches of Christ, a school associated to the churches, a school of churches of. Just saying. A school of churches of Christ in Tennessee. The name of the school she went to is Lips. Just saying. I'm just gonna hold up the photo. Lipscomb University. And Centoya Brown is this is a bit of the drop of what nobody heard about. All I heard was that she was being like a reform to have her removed out of prison. I didn't know anything about the story of how it's written in this article. Let's say. So she was arrested for murder, but because of robbery. Ernest. That was Beyonce knows. So it states that she was arrested for robbery and murder. So she murdered the man who offered her money in exchange for sex. That sounds like a prostitute. Just say that. That's it there, Liz. That sounds like a prostitute. So then when I Google, that's it. It shows how she was released after serving only 15 years of a life sentence. That's it. And that she went to college out of the top 3 schools in Tennessee. And if you put Ernest and bring that information back up. Alma mater, Lipscomb University. Just say. Let me just verify what this word is. Just say. So it's just a school she once attended. Just say that. Just sit down and we went crazy. Well, just say Katunji. Now she would have had to attend this after the age of 16, unless she graduated high school and some other weird shit, whatever the fuck Qatar just trying to lie about. That's it. She got sentenced at the age of 16, a life sentence. She's 37 years old now. So when she attended the school, it had to been after 16 years old and 15 years later, which is the time she served. That's it. Which would make her 31 years old. And she's 37 now. So sometime between 31 to 37. That's it. Unless you can go to that school while incarcerated. That's it. So she was all in the news in the past. Just say that. Just say that. So they trying to figure out what I'm doing. Just say that. Just do that. Why do you say that? Say sit there and listen. Then I sit there and that's that. He knows about it. Now we could touch. Just say it. No, I didn't see. So she went to that school. How the hell she get in that school, Congress? No, let me see. That's it. When did she go? That's it. No, say that. So it states while she was incarcerated, she received an associate's degree and a bachelor's degree. So, like I was saying, just say that. Life is free. Just say that. And you ain't been sexually assaulted when you think of ideas. Just say it. Or do you say that because goddamn it, I'm a woman who thought of ideas way back, and I got Ketanji Brown Jackson stalking me 24 hours 7 a day. If back answering, do you know this is if and the people hearing this, well, we went crazy. So like sharing this. At first, I thought it was just joining the Navy. Since Trump was on TV talking about military person and their baby. Just like it's always 1%. What's that? So anybody, I advise anybody not to join it. Do not join the United States Navy. Just say that. Don't join any of them fucking branches. Such a thing. That's what we went crazy. Such a thing. I don't know. And this one going up by 2. Yes, that's it. Even with a 2.8% increase, you still can't buy no fucking house. For that. Even at 100%. And this, that's it. So I'm not gonna go by these data sets because I saw that at Indiana Wesleyan University in one of my class instructors in the instructions for a class was talking about how you can't trust statistics now. So what are these government police going and data collectors going by? Just saying. Or they just full blown stalking people? The average house home price in the United States has grown from about 140K to about 100 to about 503K as of 2025. So, I'm putting you on that video. Just say that. I'm trying to figure out based on a $16,000 annual income, 16.8. Just say and no other debts, I might qualify for a home loan in the range of approximately $35,000 to $50,000. What's that? What we bring crazy? Just sit on this. Anywhere between $35,000 to $50,000 houses. That's it. Yeah, let's see if I can find some of that shit on the market. Fuck you. So I said, damn it. Well, I went crazy. That's off the list. So between 35 to $50,000. What's that? There's some shit like that on the market. Yes, it's not. Oh, you going crazy. Oh, damn houses on these damn markets. Oh, you going crazy. Who is the president? Says it down. If I'm Ernest. Gee, just that shit. So, yeah, well, you can't buy no house. So somebody else asked the question. They make $45,000 a year. How much house can they afford with a $45,000 income? You can afford a house price of around $120,000 if you have no debt. What's that? Can make a down payment based on monthly payment of about $1,050 and a 6% interest rate. Just it. So sit there on this. Just sit there on this. $120,000. You might find something in the market. Yes, you might not. We went crazy. That's sit on this. So I couldn't have been that thing out there talking about they got a house. That's for damn sure, Clarence. I'm sorry, fuck you. Might have been the woman who posted on the internet this year's house. That's it. We went crazy. Hey, if to sit there and listen. Now somebody done went on Bell having real estate. And hurry up and quickly put something up here. That's it. Fuck you. And I went crazy. If you earn $45,000 a year, you can afford a home between $140,000 and $215,000. This must be Beyonce now. I'm saying. Find out what the fuck this at. That's it. We went crazy. Do you think I'm dumb? I sit there and let's put down. How much do you make? 45 a year. Wait a minute, calculator here. That's it. So that's just some plus right my calculation. Yes, it's not. Well, if I'm back and sit there and I'm back and sit down. 3.5% down. How you gonna make that payment? That's it. We went crazy. We just do math real quick. Fuck you. 175,000 divided by 600. Let's see. 30 years usually. Oh, what's that? We went crazy. Don't say shut on this. It's $5,853 a month. I mean, a year. Yes, it is, chick. Let me do that again. 75,000 divided by 30 years. That's 58. 33 per year. That's not including my interest. Yes, it's not. Yeah. Almost 58, 33 a year. Yes, it is not. Shit, everybody can afford a house now. Not today. That's about $6K a year. I mean, your ass is paying. That's it. We want to play. So shit on this. So you got 175. That's 6%. Just it. That's some bullshit. That's a lot. Answer this. Answer that. We went crazy. Stop being. Let's see. About 6K. Times 30 years. Times 6%. low. Don't say that. So in the 30 year, they be like it's double. Don't say that. Don't say that. I was like, because how are you making a payment? That shit don't look like it's going nowhere. Don't say that. Technically, if you had $125,000 loan, just that number, minus the first year, you spend 1,000 plus minus. Okay, that's it. So shit, you could be looking at it like just being here 2 years. You don't got the loan done. Okay, that's it. That ain't true. That's it. I'm just embarrassed. What we gonna say? Shit on this. It's something different. Yes, it is. That's it. How in the fuck can you pay that thing? You like 45,000 a year. That's 12 months. And you only bring in 3,700. That's it. What we went crazy. $3,700 a month. What we went. That's it. Shit on this. So you make $45,000 a month. It's 12 months in a year. That means you bring home $3,750 every month. And then that ain't including taxes that come out of your pay. If I'm back in, see, well, we went crazy. So whatever his website is, thought you dare say that. It's stating you can purchase a house between and Bergen. Thought you dare say that. We went crazy. Well, if you pay earnings with the $45,000 annual income, you can afford a home between $140,000 and $400 and two in between those two numbers. I said it. I don't even want to say the next one. I know damn well you know well we went crazy. Stuff. Right. Right on the list. I find that too unbelievable. So I said it. I couldn't even get a damn home loan when I was in the military. If back then, we went crazy. So I said, so it's dating a person who makes 50,000, and they said 50K. Another high ass amount. Let's say that person who makes this might be able to afford a house worth anywhere between a house. Let's say a house worth anywhere from 180,000 to nearly 258,000. Let's say that we've been crazy. Back then, do you think we done? Is it done? Oh, we weren't crazy. Let's show her this. Oh, this shit is even mind-boggling. I said, we went crazy. Back answer. If I sit down and listen, we went. Honest. It's not about down payment right now. So I said, we went crazy. I sit there and listen about like an instant. If you purchase a house at $250,000 with a down payment of $25K, your mortgage amount will be $225,000. Mm-hmm. Very obvious. Yes, and it's not. You went crazy. Just let's sit on the list. So, first thing, an annual income of $50K, desired monthly payment $1,500, down payment $7,700, and the amount you can afford is a 257. Fuck you, dare read that shit. $257,000 house. Yes, you cannot. Sit there and list. $257K. Yes, honestly. Now, how the hell you can afford that? When you going crazy? Sit on the list. Shit, I want to know. I bet your ass duck. Sit on the list. About like we innocent. Do you think we dumb? Let's sit there and list. You going crazy? I like that. That shit like that. Now we ain't had no car loans. That's it. We gotta be innocent. We going crazy. Sit on the list. What the fuck is going on in the country? I don't know. Don't say that. I know I got Ketanji Brown on my mouth. Don't say that. I go get my. Don't say that. He told me no. Don't say it. You don't go do that shit no more. Let I hear that shit. Yes, it ain't distraction. Cyber Monday deals. Let's see what's on here. I'm gonna say that. Okay. Just sit there and listen. If I said, just sit there and listen. But like you I said, we went crazy. It's so crazy. Yeah, I understand. It won't leave me alone. So sad. How do y'all hear me? So sad. Oh, I couldn't get another. No. I ain't gonna do no shopping. That's true. That's what I'm trying to look with Hello Million. Yes, you better not. Yes, I better. I'm just saying. And now it goes. In and out. I ain't got no money. Told me that I wanna take you to a show. I said no, you got a girlfriend now. Why you tryna play like you low key again? Don't you dare come around and say you don't love me like you love me now. What's all that shit? You don't want this pussy, but I throw it at your ass. You gonna tell me that you like it, you gonna eat it from the back. Just say that shit. Say that down this. We went crazy. Just this shit ain't something mouth. Yes, you have not. Solitude. What did you do? Just do that. Lock your ass up. Are you in here being nasty? Yes, she is. No, she's not. Crazy. Just say shit on this. Say shit there and there. Back anything if we crazy. Just say shit. Get off my lips and get the fucking hell away from me. No, she ain't a whore. No, she is a slut. Eh? I ain't saying Auntie Ernest. She said there. Back I ain't saying if it is me. No, just say shit. Who is this? I'm just saying he ain't down. If we could. Switch on this. Shit, there we go. Yes, they ain't crazy. Been crazy for over a day. Just saying. Give me $5. What's that? It's looking like a bit of pleasant ultimate. It's looking like a bit of pleasant ultimate. What's that? Just say there. Just say shit on my lip. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what fuck you. What happened crazy? By that instant, if we return, what's that shit on this? They don't need me. They can do this shit without me. Yeah, that's Steve. Do you think we dumb? I said, I ain't saying if I'm crazy. I'm like, they said, there, I'm not dumb. The bitch is dumb. Yeah, she's not dumb. I'm not even crazy. Do you know who this is? This is Ernest. It's a true story. This shit happens to Cassandra Brown every day. But she out here trying to be a king. And she's a woman. Yeah, she ain't dumb. A damn dumbass bitch. Dumbass bitch. Not what I'm thinking. And guess it's doing. Just a crazy ass woman who wants male attention. Just like how I know she got some do. I eat the curry. Yes, she does not. Yeah, she messing with these people and their loved ones. Yes, she did not. Anyone who's in a happy relationship could find around hate. Hates her, hates her. What's that? She comes in and she messes with your significant other, either by having them cheat. Just say that. I'm about that innocent. You honest. Well, crazy. Just say shit on it. It's both of them. Ain't nobody yelling that shit. Just say it. Now Trump is told me. Yes, he ain't done. Well, I'm crazy. Do you know if it is me? Oh, no, Mr. Gunji. Acting as our president. Yes, she ain't done. This was Ernest. They said there, Ernest. But I can't say if. This was Ernest. Did I say that? So the only two people who knew immediately about it is two childish ass rapper and a damn his wife. I'm saying. They didn't want nobody to find out about it. Don't do shit to stop it. They just act with her. Yes, they ain't dumb. You ain't crazy. Nobody learning anything. Do you think we dumb? I think they paid you for a reason. You motherfuckers could kill your ass right now. So I would never look at a rapper like I used to. Yeah, that shit is over with. Yeah, okay, move on. Don't talk to her like that. Move on. There ain't no saviors. They don't do shit for nobody. Fuck them. Fuck you. Okay. I don't like rappers. And they knew it. I know you like that shit. Yes, I do. Yeah, I was only like ball players. Fuck you. What are you going crazy? That's that shit. Now I'm about to look at the WNBA. No, that's it. What's Ernest? They said, Ernest. Do I sing dumb? They said, I'm about like, let's just sit on this for Sunday. Oh, so this is not working. What's that? What's that? Here's my gift card balance. Did I pay my bill on time? Oh, I didn't pay it to me. I should come out. Bye. And sit there. Well, we say shit on this. That's why I just. Yes, they ain't dumb. So we don't want to face their reality. So Marquita is the closest thing to reality. She looks at us the last. How about yours? What's that? Not all the time. I usually look at one, but not anymore. She's in on it. Oh, so it is true. We got the innocent. So they mad. Yes, it is true. Yeah, why you telling on us? Because y'all won't leave me the fuck alone. Let's leave me crazy. I'm about like an innocent. Do you know who this Patanji? Yes, it is not me. True story. And they gonna go and say, she did not just sit in her life. I'm just this. Say, sit down, just that she wants Eddie to hear me. That's usually Beyonce now. Yeah. They said that on the back of Anderson. We ain't retarded. We gonna say if we touch that. And he did exactly what I said. Walk closer to where I am at in the room. Just say that. Yeah, yeah, for it to not be them, why are they trying to act like somebody's supposed to overhear and I'm supposed to think? Girl, fuck you. I said it earlier. I ain't saying. Ernest. Where them dollars at? Where them dollars at? Bitch, where them dollars at? I said that pussy and I don't give a fuck who at. Don't say that shit. They sit down and oh, you crazy. Just she crazy. Such a guy. Luckily, innocent. I'm not crazy because I can overhear y'all. Don't say that. Oops, it ain't done. Leave me the fuck alone, y'all. Still ain't figured it out. Yes, they ain't done. I'm crazy. And these people serious. That was not me. I'm just saying. They said fairness. I'm just hearing this shit. We ain't crazy. I say all the time, get the hell off me. I say shit on this. You know, this is just a number. About like anything. If we crazy. What's that? Just sit there on the Beyonce knows. Yes, it is not. By Queen, and do you think we done? They sit there, but I didn't say it's something to do with the game again. The sound. Again. There's Beyonce no class on the same Katanji Brown. So they mad and they're talking on TV. Yeah, we ain't. Well, I come in. Sit down. Then I sit down. Not dancing. It's we crazy. I sit down. Then it is me. That's what it is. That was not me. No, that's it. Bella Fancy. Sit down there. What people are crazy? That was not me. Okay, sit it. Bella Fancy. Sit down there. What people are crazy? Bella Fancy. If it is a sit down. Bella Fancy. If Alice. Alice. Bella Fancy. Bella Fancy. This is not her. That's what her dad did. What is it, Ernest? Bella Fancy. Sit there. And you can notice. That's chef. Sit down there. Then Ernest. Oh, it's fuck. Yeah, she ain't slow. Her whole plan is to do this every day. Yes, it is not. That's it. Fala, cara. Tina, this is. Fala, conhece. Fala, sit down. Then, we gonna say it. Then I can say, if it is a sit down. Just a sit down. Do you think he done? Chancellor. So why she yelling in her video? Just sit down. No, just sit down. Look, acquiescent. Do you think we done? Just sit down. But acquiescent. If I'm still under for the harness. Just sit down. Do I seem slow? Just sit down. Harness. No, that's not me. Yes, it is. She sit there and I meant that was me. Yes, it ain't you. I don't know what the hell's wrong with him. Beyonce slow. Yes, I'm Steve. That's true. Touch it down and put this me. Back on him. Yes. Sit down. She ain't mentally ill. Sit that. No, I ain't saying we ain't retarded. When I tell you they are relying on my video recording right now, they want me to write down sexual assault. We about like we answer. Do you think we dumb? I said, there it is. With an audience who already knows that they are doing it. The same people every single day. Jada Pinkett Smith, Boom Jay. But if about like we answer, do you think we dumb? I said, there it is. No, Ernest. So then I said, there, but then it goes back to yelling at. So it seemed like I'm the one who's saying that shit with a recording video at this time. So I said that. Do you think we dumb? I said, there, I'm not retarded. I said, there, no, if it is us, and if it's fairness, I used to say I'm not retarded. And now that's like nonstop what her and Katanja Brown says. It's an explanation that is logical coming from my mouth every day. Fuck you. Sit there, listen. That was not me. Yes, Ernest Keith. That's it. Sit there and listen. This is Jay-Z now. You don't want me saying that because he knows I didn't just lie. That's it. Sit there and listen. And they go by the sound or speed of how it sounds with these cars. I mean, Ernest. But like an innocent. Do you think we dumb? I'm gonna let you figure that out the day you ask God. That's right. Now read slow. Sit there now. Back innocent. Do I seem dumb? Sexual assault is they question about do they sound dumb. That's it. Man, we went crazy. Sit down, listen. I was just watching Sony DVD portable players, so this is why Trump ain't no longer the president. That's it. You gonna turn the TV off in there?
Oh, you gonna turn it off?
Yeah, ain't nobody in there.
I don't know where the remote is.
It should be on the table. Oh, sorry. You coming in here?
TV on?
fabricated invoices to perpetuate to perpetrators of fraud with claim to be serving thousands of meals a day, 7 days a week. They said they were serving thousands of meals a day, 7 days a week to underprivileged children. In 2021, Feeding Our Future received nearly $200 million in funding. They said they were giving out like $18,000 worth of food a day or something, a week, and it was a little bitty place that only held like 38 people. In reality, the money was being used to fund lavish lifestyles, purchase luxury vehicles, and buy real estate in the United States, Turkey, and Kenya. So they buy land that was riding around in the best cars ever. In 2020, Minnesota officials raised concerns about the nonprofit's rapid expansion. In response, the group filed a lawsuit alleging racial discrimination related to outstanding site applications, noting that Feeding Our Future caters to foreign nationals. That's the standard operating playbook for the cohort. When in doubt, claim racism, claim bias, said David Getty, a former Minnesota state senator and a non-for-profit leader. Even if the facts don't point to that, it allows for many folks in the middle or on the center left to stay silent. Jacob believes that mainstream media, alongside Minnesota Democrat establishment, have long turned a blind eye to fraud within the Somali community. You get the idea. Look here. The fraudsters have leveraged their growing political influence to cultivate close ties with Minnesota's elected officials. Several individuals involved in the Feeding Our Future scheme donated to and appeared publicly with Ayan Omar, the Somali-born congresswoman from Minneapolis. Omar, Deputy District Ali Isse, advocate on behalf of Feeding Our Future. Omar Fete, a former state senator who recently ran for Minneapolis mayor, lobbied Governor Tim Walz in support of the program. And one of the accused, Abdi Nurasala, served as a senior aide to Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Fry. So all of these people right here was in on the scale. Lock them up. They didn't say Nadia, didn't say her, but him for sure. Him for sure. Him and her. Scammed all that money. I'm telling you, man, you can't make this up. I tell you. But won't give black Americans nothing. But that's what America gets for being, but always treating us both. And there's stories after stories of scams. A set of indictments at those sites, Dual falsely claimed to be serving over 40,000 meals to children every week through the Belial site alone. And he had a little bitty place. Dual claimed to serve 6,000 meals to children every day, 7 days a week. That's the third paragraph down. This man told them that he was serving 60,000 meals every day in a 60,000 children to feed a day. 7 days a week. You should see the little place. Man, you should see the restaurant where he said he was serving 60,000 a day. Whoever passed that need to go to prison too. They took a payoff. Come on. See, now the whites that took a payoff ain't gonna go to jail. But you know some white politicians let that happen. What y'all think? Y'all don't think no white politicians grease their palm on that? Because they run everything. And they not, come on, they not stupid. Some white politicians got money from that, got kickback. I guarantee you. I guarantee you they got kickback. Ain't no way. Yep, everybody has it. Yep. Yeah, one dude was running his business out of P.O. box. You are exactly right, beautiful. Is the Somalian president in the city of Chicago? Not like that, not that I've seen. They're not gonna go nowhere here, they're gonna go to a small town. They could be able to pull that off in a big city like this, with big government like that. They wouldn't be able to. Yeah, it's treason. If you everybody getting caught. Everybody going to prison. They go. The Democratic politicians is going to prison because the money went to terrorists. They going to prison, including their governor. If they find out Tim Walz knows anything about this, he's gone. Bye bye. They don't. They can't run them type of scams in no big old city. Too much paperwork, too many eyeballs on it. You take something like that down to City Hall, and they see you sit there, you feed 6,000 kids a day, you going to prison. That's gonna go all around. Oh, look at this, look at this. What? You going to prison? Cause you can't hide here. Now you can hide in Minnesota. You can hide. You can't hide in Chicago. Like them Muslims over there, when they getting on the cars and stuff. I think something going on over there. You know, there's too many eyeballs here. There's too many eyeballs. You'll go to prison. You gotta do small scale. You understand? Boy, you go to prison, you try to do that here, ooh, you going to prison. No, they went and took over a small town. That's what they do. They come in, they'll go move somewhere to work it out. Everybody's in this town. Like Haitians. Some Haitians will come to a town, they'll move in a certain area to work it out. It's sweet here. Then they'll flood it. You know what I'm saying? They'll flood the town. You know what I'm saying? The problem is when you get caught, now they're going to look at everyone. They're going to look at everybody. So now all their statuses, they're going to throw out throw out Somalia. They're going to throw out everybody. They're going to be looking at everybody. Now, because when you make that mistake under the wrong president, like a president like Trump and that crew, everybody going to prison. A lot of people going to prison playing with him. And a lot of people going to get, that whole town going to get deported. They going to prison and get deported. They gonna grab everybody in that town. He gonna get rid of their status just like he did to Haiti, and they all gonna get deported. And they'll open up immigration from some European countries. They'll let some Ukrainians come, some Irish, like that. They'll let some people from some poor white countries come. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't hearing about that. Yeah, I ain't hearing about that. Yeah, they going, he going to prison, she going to prison, they going to prison, and then they gonna get deported. You know? You know, part of crime is you gotta know who to play with. You know what I'm saying? Soon as Trump won, they should have shut everything down and they should have left. They should have disappeared. Soon as Trump got in office, they should have left. You know what I'm saying? When they heard Trump talk about the Haitians like that, the Haitians should have made plans to get low somewhere else. You said they tried to drag court members? Man, let me tell you something. Man, if they tried to drag, I didn't know who y'all was talking about. Let me read this back. They tried to get let me tell you something. Man, they dumb as hell. You know what I'm saying? They don't need the army. They coming with ICE and the National Guard and Border Patrol. They got, man, listen. They're going to run into the city. They're going to run. And then they're going to catch them where they run at. Cat and mouse. They're going to come into the city. They're going to start grabbing. They know when they grab them, they're going to try to run. They're already on the perimeter waiting for you to run. They're going to be already on the highway. Y'all ain't been seeing ICE grabbing people on the highway? They on the highway with roadblocks and everything. They gonna come in, you gonna try to run, they gonna grab you. You know what I'm saying? You go into prison forever. You go into prison and the rest get deported. They everywhere. They is everywhere. I be watching videos, they be pulling people up on the highway and everything. I go out with my birth certificate with me and my change of name and my ID all the time until the smoke clears. about Junior. Junior gotta go. Now when Obama was doing that, everybody was crying. He got children in cages, remember? Remember? Because the guy for ICE, he worked for Obama. But he got it, I think, wasn't that Tom Holman? But he had some trouble, that's why you ain't seen him so much. Tom, Tom got caught up in some kind of scam, you know, that you don't see. Yeah, America's funny. Tom was out there, move out to there. Tom got caught up in something, I forgot what Tom got caught up with. Yeah. Tom got caught up in something, boy, you ain't seen him since. They broke out the other dude. They broke out the white dude there. The little white dude running stuff. And now they gonna get rid of him because he got out there and did something goofy. He did something goofy. They gonna get rid of him too. Yeah, he gotta go too. As soon as you do something goofy, they get rid of you. They bring in somebody else. Yeah, Ty got caught up. But Tom worked for Obama. You understand? Everybody was complaining. Y'all remember that? Remember that song? He got families in cages. Remember Obama had them in them cages? He wasn't playing, boy. Politics is tripped out. Politics is weird. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like me, they don't let me be a politician. You can't keep it real in politics. You got to keep it however your party keeps it. Okay? If your party keeps it real, you keep it real. If your party keeps it fake, you got to keep it fake. That's how politics go. That's just how it goes. What would I do if I lived there and found out my money was found in Somalia all these years? I mean, if I lived there and found out my money was funded Somali, I'll have to see what all the rest of the citizens do about it. So as of right now, I wouldn't do nothing. I'll just wait to see how it play out. You know, I just wait to, I have to wait and see how it play out. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna be able to do is have to wait to see how it play out. To see if it's gonna be some class action suit amongst the citizens and stuff. But as far as me going out there saying something, no, you know, don't stick your neck out. You get it chopped off. You know what I'm saying? I always remember like politics and stuff is gangster. If you get out there making wrong noise, if I get out there making noise and you know, and there's other people involved, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I seen a bunch of MAGAs leaving and stuff like that. There's no telling which direction the country gonna go in. people on the Democratic side, they're going to jump on it. That's what they're supposed to do. But do they really mean it when they jump on it? No. They just playing politics. They don't care. They're just using it for political football. That's it. So, I wouldn't jump my ass out there and say nothing to get the spotlight on me. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? You make the wrong noise, and you won't be making no noise. And you'll be silenced. I mean, the White America didn't do anything wrong by voting in Trump. The Democrats made a mistake by leaving Biden in there when he couldn't do the job. And Biden stayed in there too long and waited till the last minute and stepped down where Harris didn't have a chance to win after he blocked all that time. So all of this is the Democrats' fault. Because Joe Biden, as soon as he won the election, we knew he couldn't do it. And within 6 months, we seen he couldn't do the job. They should have sat him down. This is the Democrats. All this is the Democrats' fault. They should have sat Joe down. How many lives I did showing y'all Joe can't do the job? The whole time Joe was president, I was showing this man should be the president. So how can you get mad that people voted for Trump when you had a dude in there that could not do the job? They gave it to Trump. The man couldn't do the job. So what? It is what it is. Well, America's not honest. So the Democrats probably, because ain't nobody honest. Everybody's fraud. But the Democrats didn't put their best foot forward, so what can they say? The man was falling down on his bike, falling, going up Air Force One, didn't know where he was at, fell on stage, walking the wrong way, getting lost. I showed it all. Oh yeah, I got the videos. I got the videos of him. Hey, based on running against him and waiting till the last minute before you let Harris know she got to run, you sabotage her. How she was going to win in just a few weeks. In a few weeks, she had to throw a campaign down. It was crazy. She ain't had no chance to win when you done waited till the debate. Who you think can just run for president after the first debate? You would have had to run way before the first debate. You wait till he lose the debate, look crazy, say, okay, can you do it now right quick? Like right now? Like, yeah, right now? Like the whole presidential campaign? Yeah, and he's Ethiopian. They gonna say it's Somalia too. Oh well, he might well be. illicit substance. And you will not go to jail unless you get sloppy and reveal yourself. Other than that, you can make millions of dollars selling illicit substances. Nobody will know unless you get sloppy and let them know. If you got your stuff together, you'll make all the money in the world. Because there's not enough people to watch you like that. Nobody's watching. It's a known fact. You see all these cameras they got everywhere? When you be outside cameras? You do know a lot of them don't work, right? A lot of them been broke. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's really the whole thing about Big Brother is to make you think they're watching you, but they're really not. So this has been a huge mess. I just wanted to share it with y'all. The federal government is mad. Dudes lying, saying they selling meals. They're all over government websites and everything. A Minneapolis woman has pleaded guilty for her role in a $250 million fraud scheme that exploited a federally funded child nutrition program during the COVID-19 pandemic. So it's a whole bunch of frauds coming up every which way. And all of these people are going to lose their jobs. Even the ones that might be innocent, they out of there. Nadia might be innocent, but she can kiss her ass goodbye. Next. Baby, you done. Yep, you gotta go. And she might not have did nothing. She's the first Somali mayor in St. Louis Park. Nadia has been elected the mayor of St. Louis Park, making her the city's first black mayor in 170 years. Minnesota's first Somali American mayor. Now, Somalians always say they're not Africans, that they're not black. But now she's black. But they say they're not black. They're black sometimes. They're black on Thursdays and Fridays from 5 to 9. You know what I'm saying? She black on Thursdays and Fridays from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. The rest of the time, she ain't black. Girl, bye. Then when you treat them all bogus, they said discrimination. See what I'm saying? See, when you do too much stuff, then you stereotype yourself. You go out there, you're YNs, you're out there, yeah, on phone there, so much so, wow, you shooting and running around everywhere. And then my son gets stereotyped, everybody gets stereotyped, but you the one stereotyped from with your behavior. Do I think the Americans who got payoffs to look the other way will be locked up? It depends on if they dotted their I's and crossed their T's. If they dotted their I's and crossed their T's, they'll get away. If they sloppy, they go into prison. It goes like this. It's not about the police knowing what you're doing. It's about, does anybody else find out what you're doing? Because if anybody found out what you're doing, you're out of here. Like the police told me, bro, we don't care what y'all do. But if the neighbors see you selling and call us, we got to come. So it depends on if they were sloppy. A lot of people going to prison, though, because they went and bought new went and bought stuff, and that's a paper trail. So a lot of people is going didn't understand it go like this. The Somalians doing dirt. Boom. I'm a U.S. congressman or senator or whatever. Boom, I help you do dirt. Boom, you get sloppy, the feds did you. Boom, the Trump administration on your neck. Boom, the Trump administration hate us Democrats there. Boom, they ask you if you turn state's evidence, instead of, we're going to be looking at 25, turn state evidence, you'll do 10. Pharaoh helped us. So, the Somalians gonna snitch. Hey, y'all want to know the real? The Somalians gonna switch snitch on the Democratic politicians because an election got to come back up. Another presidential election, midterm. So the Republicans is going to send their feds in there to catch as many Democrats as possible. So if you're a Democrat and you got anything to do with this, you going to prison, especially after y'all arrested Trump and took a mugshot. Oh, you going to prison under Trump because y'all tried to send him to prison, and he owns some revenge tip. And you can believe me, he is looking. He want to get if Walsh messed around and did the tango instead of the waltz, he going to prison. I know he's sweating bullets because Trump is a real revengeful dude, and he's going after Tim Walsh. Look what Trump said. Minnesota under Governor Walsh is a hub of okay. What that mean? What that mean? Minnesota under Governor Walsh is a hub for fraudulent money laundering activity. That means Walsh on your bump. Listen. He on their bump. You understand? I'm telling you. Walsh is somewhere sweating. Oh my goodness. Trump is somewhere. Get Walsh. Get this one, get that one, all the Democrats that you don't like. Boy, they going under the prison if they did anything wrong, if they did anything. Boy, if you did, boy, you going, boy. You know how Trump is. Look at Kamala, too. Looking at her. And she ain't even Trump is trying to get Harris and Walsh. Okay. Trump on some revenge because they disgraced his ass. Trump can't be talking about scams. He is the biggest scammer. He's scamming every day. He ain't trying to get you because you scam. He's trying to get you because you're op. You was opposition. Y'all tried to disgrace me and lock me up. Y'all disgrace me, and I'm the first president with a mug shot. Oh, okay. I'll put cases on all y'all. Pelican Bay. He gonna go Denzel on that. Y'all just for real. And when they got that man a mug shot, boy, it's up. Boy, it's all the way up, boy. Politicians going to jail. under DJT. Yeah, boy. Yeah, politicians is going to jail, y'all. There's no doubt about that. That's for sure. Politicians going to jail. There ain't no doubt about that. Politicians is going to jail. Have y'all did him like that and got a mug shot like that? Look how he looked when he took his mug shot. This, this, look how he looked when he took his mug shot. That don't look like I'm gonna put cases on all y'all. I'm gonna put cases on all y'all. You already know, don't you? You already know. You ain't never lied, bro. You ain't never lied. Huh? Partisan drill. You is not lying. Hey, I'm just here for the movie. My name Wes. I ain't in this mess. You know what I'm saying? I just go Harris. They say Trump won. It's like, yeah, Trump is the man. You know what I'm saying? So this Trump, so this Trump weird. Oh, he the president now? Yeah, that's the man. That's the man. I always knew he was. I always knew. I always knew Trump was the man. Boy, listen, I'm not playing with them people. I don't play with politicians, especially in 2025, because they doing whatever they want to do. It's not real politics no more. It's bull. It's fake politics. You understand? You're right. It's gangster. It's definitely gangster. It's definitely gangster. It's not basic politics. You gotta know when to hold them and know when to fold. You know what I'm saying? And stay out of it. Keep your head low. Don't get involved with them people's stuff. You can campaign who you want to campaign. Once the election done, be quiet. Stay out of it. You don't want no attention. Because both sides is headhunting. And the FBI that wanted the Democrat to win might make your life miserable. The FBI that support Trump might make your life miserable. So you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, both sides will be after you. It's two sides. You 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 gotta know when to be neutral. Just be neutral. Don't say nothing. Don't be out here telling everybody you voted for Trump. Don't be out here telling everybody you wanted Harris to win. Just don't say nothing. Just don't put no political heat on yourself. Don't y'all see how I'm talking about this kind of down the middle? I'm not gonna put no political heat on myself. I'm gonna say the basic stuff. The Somalians going to prison. Nobody got no problem with me saying that. But if I start getting all in the Democrat Republican business, I'm making enemies like that. They don't mind if you say who you gonna vote for. That's just like a football game. Go Bears, go Giants. But once that part is over, right? political arguments and debates. Just keep your head low. It's getting to the point where you probably shouldn't even tell nobody who you vote for. Next election, I'm not telling nobody who I vote for. The last time, I was just campaigning for everybody to see what a campaign is like. Other than that, I never would have, I'm not telling nobody nothing. Next election, I'm not telling who I vote for. I'm going back to the old school way, back when my mom and them, you didn't discuss that. You understand? I'm going back to that, because I don't want to get caught up in nobody's political wars. Y'all go on with that. And I don't want to be this side don't like me, that side. I don't want to do this side, that side, and stuff like that. Because I had people talking crazy based on what I wanted to vote for. I thought that was crazy. I was like, so you can't say you're going to vote for, imagine you told me you're going to vote for Trump, and I start talking crazy to you. That ain't nothing. Like, you, okay, you want to vote for Trump. I'm not your daddy. I'm not supposed to say nothing about that. If you want to vote for Trump, hey. If you want to vote for Harris, hey. But in this new weird world, people think they can cross the line about your personal vote. So that means it's time not to talk to them no more. Because anytime you want to challenge a person's right to make their own decision, you are throwing your own rights away. You are saying that people can challenge you, and you don't even know it. Because you're so busy challenging somebody that did the opposite from you. The whole time, you taking away your own rights. You either got the right to vote the way you want to vote or not. And if you start questioning the way that anybody votes, then everybody gets questioned how they vote. And now you're going into a dictatorship type mentality. At what point do you got the right to get upset with somebody about what they want to, who they want to vote for? At what point is that your business like that? You got your vote. That's it. That's the only vote you got. The only vote you got is yours. You don't have the right to nobody else's vote or try to get anybody to do what you want them to do. That's why I campaign. I campaign Harris 2024. That's it. I never talked to nobody personally. Go back and watch. Well, I probably took a lot of them down because it gets over. But I didn't direct it to nobody. Harris 2024, and that was it. People couldn't leave that alone. They wanted to say something personal to me. You understand? Because you got to understand that when you get on here, some of these people that saying all type of, like, certain things, them the police, them the CIA and FBI, KGB, people, Chinese, you know who these people is. So when somebody come over here and start saying certain political things to try to get a response, don't you bite into that. Them could be those is agents, bots, and stuff like that. They found rooms in New York with hundreds of machines sending out text messages and on social media. Hundreds of them. They found them in 2 or 3 different rooms. This was about a month or two ago. They went in there with just these computers everywhere, and they was just going constant on social media and texting and emailing and all of that. I get it all the time. People come over and try to say police type stuff to me. government stuff trying to get you to buy it. You know what I'm saying? Both sides, JP, both sides. Both sides. You got to remember that the politicians don't run nothing. They backers run everything. And there's billionaires on both sides. And them billionaires play both sides against the middle. They're going to win no matter who get in. I'm a billionaire. I give $5 million to him and I give $5 million to Trump and I give $5 million to Harris. Only Trump know I gave $5 million to him and only Harris know I gave $5 million to him. So both of them think I support them. They neither one know I'm supporting whoever wins. Because if I give Trump $10 million, he's not going to tell the Democrats. If I give the Democratic guy $10 million, they're not going to tell the Republicans. It's anonymous. But they know I gave it to them. So no matter who wins, I'm good. Because I can say, yeah, remember I gave you $10 million. The other one win, I'm like, remember I gave you $10 million. You know what I'm saying? Y'all out there tripping. But the boys with the big money, they fund both sides. They fund both sides. And they can sit back and watch the show. Because at the end of the day, whoever president still got to do what they say. You understand? At the end of the day, you still got to do what they say. Today, they would do it. So stay out of it. Stay out of it. To the smart people, stay out of it. The heavy political stuff. To me, I know what to say and what not to say. I just talk about the story. And I try to show more type of, this ain't no anti-Trump, Democrat, Republican, none of that. And people come over here on that. You'll be watching, I'll be talking about a story. You ever never seen people come over here and want to start making a this party or that party? But the thing says Somalians get deported. Just don't say nothing about no party, right? Right? Just don't say nothing about no party. The people come and start saying this party, that party, that. It's all sudden, and I don't know who they are. I'm not going to ask for that. You know what I'm saying? I already gave y'all that. I can engage in that if you want to. So that's the deal on that. It's, they want to try to take over a whole state. You know what I'm saying? You see some of them people like that, it's like this. When you're in a religion like that, you've already been a terrorized situation. So they've got to do bring that into the politics. And politics can be religious also. Politics can be Muslim, Christian, stuff like that. And so it's a mistake to let a bunch of people that really heavily in the hate on people, politicians, right? Because they have a tendency to want everybody to do their religious stuff. And so they don't get an office and pass a bunch of religious stuff. They try to build bars, try to do this and that. Because one thing about Islam is it's too fanatic to me. It's not just do your own thing. It's always trying to force everybody else. So now I wouldn't want them to be no politicians. We wouldn't get along. Because I'm going to do what I want to do. You're a man just like other men. You know what I'm saying? You breathe just like I breathe. Don't come trying to play with me all the time. So I don't agree with that type of people being able to be politicians. They need to be politicians under the oath, but they're not going to bring their religion into the politics. And as soon as you see them trying to pass things that based on their religion, you got to get them out of it. They got to go. Submit. That could be any time you do. You just have to be any time. But anytime you got a little bit of fanaticism and your religion is intrusive on other people's lives, then you know what I'm saying? You understand? You can't be no politician for everybody. You have to keep your religion at home. You know what? You have to keep that at home. You don't want no fanatical Christian, Buddhist, Muslim, Rasta. You don't want nobody in there that won't practice their religion on their own and start incorporating that into the government. They should have never let that happen anyway. Okay? They shouldn't have never let all the Muslims like that get in the government and bring that energy to them. That's all that's going to happen. They're going to start trying to make everything be based on Islam. What the hell they got to do with the United States government? You understand? What they got to do? Really? You don't really see Judaism and Christianity pushing nothing. You just talk for attention. It's a little creepy though. Come back tomorrow. You enjoy tomorrow. Listen up the chat. And look at what's up the chat. Especially when you got no picture up there. Yeah, you come back tomorrow too. Some people go too far, you know what I'm saying? It's not really their account, so they ain't got no respect for your account. You on YouTube, they'll just go make another fake page with a fake name. But you the one got responsible for their behavior. You know what I'm saying? Disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Respect my account, and don't be saying nothing that you know ain't really good for nobody to comment on or nothing like that. Act like you got some sense. Just because you got a bootleg account, you can go make another one. Don't come over here. I can't. I'm not. I don't want to go make another account. So why don't you come over here and say something over here that'll get your account banned? Why don't you come over here with it? At that point, you're like an enemy. That's how it would be on the streets if you was moving like that. That wouldn't even go good. So that's what's going on with that. I just want y'all to know about that. The Haitians and the Somalians residing. Boy, let me tell you something, boy. January, February, March, April, man, they're gonna be deporting so many people, man. Man, they're gonna be deporting so many Somalians and Haitians. Boy, it's gonna blow your mind. Boy, man, listen. You ain't never seen nothing like what you're about to see. But I ain't gonna lie. You know, I don't really like Trump, but he's doing some good stuff, though. He definitely doing good stuff by getting them people out of here. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of, the whole Make America Great Again, he kind of doing that in a way. He definitely making it better for black Americans, for sure. Because them people's eating off our plate. You know what I'm saying? Them people's not our friends. I had the Somali dude talk crazy. Didn't I tell you he gonna go bye-bye? That's why I ain't paying no attention. I ain't never seen the video. He was talking crazy. The Somalian dude was talking crazy. That just shows you, listen, let's keep it real. I never seen it. But the fact is, he don't know much about the United States. You know what I'm saying? Because I could have got a van full of the guys, and we wouldn't have said nothing. You know what I'm saying? He was out there committing Harry King, like putting himself out there, thinking it's a one-way street. Well, it's a two-way street. You know what I'm saying? What? Bro, this ain't Somalia, boy. This is America. This is Chicago. I didn't go look at it, but he was very, as I say, they ain't ready to come over here. Because they come over here, they get to playing with black people like this in the city. Man, that'll go bad for them. That could have went bad for dude if I was on that. I ain't lie. That could have went real bad for him. I didn't go look at it and all that because I know he's just a bozo. But I'm just saying, if I was on dummy, bragging about you took over Minnesota is like bragging that you took over like Dunkin' Donuts. You know what I mean? You took over Memphis, Minnesota. All right, congratulations. Yeah, stupid. Yeah, took over Minnesota. Bro, y'all gonna get deported. Y'all gonna get deported. You on the internet saying that? Y'all said that'll pop up. They could, the FBI could type any word that you said on social media, and everybody that said that word, like on X, I can go on X right now, and let's say I'm trying to find out. They said 6 shot in Chicago. I can go on X right now and type in 6 shot in Chicago. Everywhere it mentioned that gonna come up on X. Here go the thing. This is the problem with immigrants when they come here. If you're an immigrant and you come here, don't threaten blacks in gang suits. Stress. If you got it, listen. If you come here from wherever and you, whoever you is, El Shabab, El Kebab, El Lebab, whoever you is, listen to y'all. You can threaten a lot of different people, which don't go backwards, but do not threaten blacks like Crips, Bloods, GDs, BDs, Isos, folks. Don't do it, man. Don't threaten black Americans that live in gang cities. This is y'all. This is us. You're not built like that, man. And you stand out. You got a head wrap on and one of the outfits over there. There's 2 of my friends that come from them foreign countries. And saying, stop thinking you're the big bad wolf. That's over there. You ain't nobody over here. Damn. That's over there. Well, over there. Over there, yeah, you. I remember. Hey, when 9/11 happened, this is not funny, but it's funny. So when 9/11 happened, you know how many Indians I had to say? Because the hood was whooping Arabs, but the hood don't know the difference between an Indian and anybody had a head wrap on, they was trying to whoop them. I had to say these people, I'm like, bro, he's not no Muslim. He a Sikh. They was jumping on the Sikh. I swear to God. Hey man, it was crazy. You know what it's like to see hood dudes start taking? Man, they gonna turn this to 9/11, man. So, it was weird. It was weird to see who hood dudes was mad about. Man, the hood was mad about 9/11. I swear to God. They 12 dudes. Gas station out there in Riverdale just trash. You know what I'm saying? They was tripping. And I saved at least 5 Indians and Sikhs and stuff. I'm like, no man, you not know area, man. He a Sikh, bro. And boy, you had a head wrap on, boy. You was boy, if you had any head wrap on, as far as they concerned, you was responsible for 9/11. You one of them 9/11 people. I said, hell no. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. The Sikh dude said, man, thank you. I said, yeah, they don't know no better. They thought y'all was Arab. Don't wear the head wrap for a few weeks. That's what I told them. Don't wear the head wrap for a few weeks. You know what I'm saying? Because they was at them Indians, boy. It was phony, but it was funny. Oh, man, you should have seen, boy, how they was acting over 9/11. Black Americans in Chicago was pissed over 9/11. They didn't like that. It's like, they blowed us up, man. They attacked us. Well, real patriots, though. across the street had that store right across the street. Everybody in Opelika know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But I should have let him get him because I had to go over there and did. You know what I'm saying? Man, let me tell you, man, they was mad about that. They was mad about that. Anybody with a head wrap on, anybody look Middle Eastern or light skin like that, that look like they, you know, because they can't tell the difference between, you know, nothing. All they know is you light skin with a hair wrap. All they know is crazy. All they know is a light skin dude. They think everybody is a. If you was a light skinned Bobo, yeah, they would have tried to whoop you. Because they wasn't no Bobos wasn't popular back then either too. When you was light skinned, oh man, I would have had to say. Because they thought head wrap, terrible. They get y'all, you know, y'all attacked us. That's what they was on. For real though. For real, for about like 4 days. The first 2 or 3 days, it was dangerous. Boy, it was dangerous if you had a head wrap on. Or if you had on, you know, Arabic type clothes, and you was light skinned, and they, oh man, like they tore up all them gas stations, all got trash. They took all they blunts, popcorn, all that. They took all that stuff. They were mad about that, man. Yeah, they don't know, so you know. I tell you, this is gonna be a good time to go buy some land up in Minnesota, Indianapolis. And you say you believe us about that life, but time change. Not really. Times don't change like that. Where you from? You ain't from Chicago. You don't know. But times don't change like that. If you think time change, you better stay in the house. Because don't nothing change but the weather. Don't y'all believe that time change? Don't believe that. I don't know. It depends on where you live. There's no age limit in Chicago. Chicago is like a country. There's no age limit in Iraq. That's a fact. You gotta understand in Chicago, you could be 70, you still gotta go to the county jail. You think if I get pulled over out here, the police plant something in my car, and I go to the county jail tonight, how you think I gotta act when I go in? Y'all think I'm gonna be able to do some old school shit? What you think will happen to you if you pushed up on me up in that county jail? I'm just asking. You think you gotta understand for certain people, whatever year it is, that's what time we are. We on whatever time we are, whatever time. That's how it is in the inner city like this. Ain't no going outside in 2026 acting like it's 2019. When I go outside, it's 2026. Period. So if you don't understand all that, just don't speak on stuff you don't understand. Because in Chicago, every day is that day. Ain't none of that 2 years ago, 5 years ago, a you ain't up on 2026, you gotta stay in the house. Because you cannot go out there if you're not up to date. And those that don't want to be up to date, they try to go out early in the day. They try to get in early. They ain't out there at night, 7 at night. They ain't out there walking around. It's like dead back. Work to the store right quick, home, before it get dark. Only time they out at night is if it's a day, them and their wife on Saturday, they going to somebody else's house, they gonna go to that house, they gonna do the party, they gonna go straight back home. They don't buy gas at night. They put their gas in their cars in the morning. 9 in the morning, 10 in the morning, 1 in the day. They don't get gas at night. I'm not only, now me, I'm not normal. I'll go get gas at night. But I still only go to certain gas stations too. I don't go to gas stations in the hood in the day or the night. If I'm in the hood, let's say my gas is low, I'm in the hood. I'll go in the gas station. I'll be on dummy. I'll be like, put $3 in so I can gas up real quick and go. And then I'll drive that $3 to a safer area, and then I'll get my gas. So like 87th State, 71st and Windworking over there, right up. No, I don't get no gas there right now. I don't get no gas there never, really. I get my gas in the suburbs like areas, in the business areas. I don't get no gas in the hood unless it's absolutely an emergency. Then I gotta be on dragon time. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is in the hood is they might not be after me. I'll be there when they get into it. And you can just get hit by a stray because they is into it. And you just get caught in somebody else's, situation. Chicago's a place where, some shorties walking out of the store. I'm walking out the store. They in front of me. They enemies see them. They enemies pull up, get at them, and then I get hit. But they wasn't at me. But they don't care if you in the, don't care about that. Wrong place, wrong time. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna let them get no pass just because I'm in the, it's rough. But I'll be outside though. I know how to move and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I know how to move and I know how to talk to the young brothers. It's like being in the jungle. You gotta know the village. You gotta know there's certain things you gotta know what to say. So you gotta know what to say to the shorty. But they not. Everybody got OGs. Everybody got their uncles OGs. So they not anti-OGs, male or female, because they still got family members. So that's like a false thing that they gonna come and deal with you because you older. No, they got OGs and stuff like that. And here in Chicago, we got like gang members that's like 80, 70, 75. Larry, you was what, 70 something? So we got gang members that's older than me. I'm only 67. I know a bunch of gang members that's 70, 75. Boy, you better not, boy, you play with dudes, it's gonna go bad. Penitentiary dudes too? Oh my God, it's gonna be bad. I ain't gonna say no names. It's gonna be bad. So, you ain't gotta worry about that stuff with me. I hope y'all learned something from this now. This ain't no anti